Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Tuesday baseball on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Singy, I know you like the long ball. Well, you've come to the right place.
Yeah, I'm here for the show, Boog. Looks like he's been hitting off a tee lately. Anytime you have this kind of a streak, it not only elevates your team's confidence, but forces the opposition to game plan around you.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. Our starter in this one, Zach Eflin. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Tyler Fitzgerald, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Hit hard on the ground is short. Handles, throws to first, and a quick out, number one. Now the lineup for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Harrison Bader.
Yeah, Boog, this lineup is setting up the pins for him right now, and he's just smashing them. Driving runs in at a high rate over the last couple of series, and it just seems like he's enjoying every opportunity he gets in a big spot. Not everybody likes to be on the big stage in those big moments, but right now he does. Those pressure moments almost seem to be what he's thriving off of, so we'll see if any of that comes up in this one.
Matt Wallner, batting with one down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. O'Neill getting an angle on it. Drops into the glove. And there are 2 down. Now Correa up to hit. And a foul ball. Correa with some impressive production lately. And it's fouled away.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Rutschman fires over to first, and Correa retired. That's the 3rd out. And we're back. And on the hill today, Joe Ryan. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win. And really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. First pitch, not close. For Joe Ryan, the journey's so interesting when you think of a guy who started his college career at Cal State Northridge and then ultimately transferred to a Division II school, Cal State Stanislaus. Buxton puts it away for the out, and there's 1 down. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles.
He really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Swing and a miss. It was out of Cal State Stanislaus that he was a 7th round pick by the Rays, and then eventually got a chance to make his way through the Rays system and then was dealt for Nelson Cruz to the Minnesota Twins. And a pitch.
That's a ball.
One down, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. His 13th home run of the season. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You get a new baseball from the umpire.
Here's the designated hitter. Flips the outside corner. That's strike one. Salas turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-1.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
On a line, base hit. And that extends the inning. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. He's coming off a 3-hit game in Sunday's series finale. Inside, just missed. Mountcastle hitting 5th in today's lineup. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over .350 in his last 10. Salas leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one's in there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a ball.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
At the plate, Jackson Holliday.
I'm liking the power he's shown recently. 3 home runs over the last 5 games. This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
2 outs.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
And a swing and a miss. Inning over, and it could have been worse. New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Eflin back to work. That one ripped, but foul. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here's Byron Buxton. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Gets it to first. That takes care of Buxton. Stepping in, Jose Miranda. That one at the knees for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still 0-2. Runner at second here, one gone. On the ground to third. Westberg jumps, throws, and very nicely done for the out. Larnick. Just missed. Runner at second, two down. Here at the top of the second. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Can't complete the play despite a great effort, so it's runners at the corners. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Up the middle. They take the force out, and that is the inning. So they strand a pair. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Orioles 1 and the Twins nothing. Back now at Oriole Park. We head to the bottom of the second and into the box for Baltimore. Colton Cowser. Cowser with a homer in his last game. That's inside. And another ball. Outside. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him. That K is his third of the game.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. And that drops in for a strike. O'Neill matched a homer in his last game. One down, base is empty. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 1 out, base is empty. Next pitch is outside. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they add a run. It's 2-0. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Well, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's Adams.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rushman do on the field? Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
Mullins in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Now 1-1.
Went out.
Fastball is outside. 2 outs, base is empty. Hit in the air, center field. Larnach. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further, and it's 2-zip. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Harrison Bader. Bader, guy who played his college ball at the University of Florida from the New York area. Went to Horace Mann High School.
Nope.
First pitch just misses.
Counts
Bader went deep in his most recent game. Called strike right there. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 1-2 stays alive. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Grounds one to short. Henderson slings it across. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. And first offering is fouled off. Slice down the right side. 0-2 now. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Man at second. Fouled off down the right side.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Twins wind up stranding 1. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Man at first, nobody out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. He's already homered here in this one. Henderson with another scorching run of play lately. Westberg gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a foul out of play.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Pretty simple plan of attack on the mound right there, huh?
Yeah, nothing but fastballs. They just kept putting down the number 1 and letting it fly. I like it.
Yeah, me too, and I'd love to hit against that. But, of course, when you're in the box, you think he's bound to change speeds on you at some point. You're just kind of locked up, sort of like reverse psychology.
Ethan Salas, the next to hit for the Orioles. Fitzgerald. Quick feed to second for 1, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Orioles 2 and the Twins nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Lewis, in his 4th year, 25 years old, and his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them, and that is in for a strike. 0-2. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Cowser makes the grab, and there's 1 away. And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. A little bit low.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. And that one in the air center field. Mullins settles under it. He makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
2 down, base is empty. And now for the Twins, Jose Miranda. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1.
This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like
3.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here in Baltimore, and now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
And next for the Orioles, Jackson Holliday. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. That one felt good. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they add to their lead. It's 3-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
1 out, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Yeah, that's fouled off.
That's in. Ball 2.
And that's through there for a strike. 2-2. And there's a ball. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
O'Neill in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. First signs of bullpen movement here in the early going. Rock Stewart warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Stewart, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Way out front for strike 2. Time called now.
2 strikes.
Cowser over at first with 1. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
And now Adley Rutschman.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That one ripped. Wallner raging back towards the wall. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Orioles add 1 on the solo homer. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Eflin back to work. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 1.
Well, these Twins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times. And it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 1-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. On the ground right side. Mountcastle steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jeffers stands in now and watches strike 1. And strike 2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Bader batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one the other way. Mountcastle takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Twins retired in short order. They trail in this one 3-0. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Danny Coulombe.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Mullins in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
No strikes.
And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And delivers outside. And that one is inside. Hard hit right side. Throws to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit, 1 for 2. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. And ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one misses. Now 2-2. One down, base is empty, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That's back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? A solo shot. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. A hanging breaking ball is a pitch that a hitter does not want to miss. Right there, hanging slurve, got all of it.
Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. He's already homered in this game. First pitch misses.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Salas at the plate and takes high there.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, that's 1.
Out.
On to first, double play, and that's the inning. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Tyler Fitzgerald. That one's in there. It's 0-1. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. He makes it safely with a leadoff double in the 6th.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And here is Matt Wallner. There's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Line drive and foul ball.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Laser could be trouble. Coming home. He will score in safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
Picks himself up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And here comes Carlos Correa. High fly ball, on that one curling foul down the right side. Eflin winds and deals. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Ground ball to the right side. And it goes just foul. That's hard hit on the line. Mullins flashes the leather on the running catch.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Here's Royce Lewis. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So up next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. His home and away splits there. There's a strike. And a strike in there. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top half of the 6th. On the outside corner, got him looking. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Orioles 4 and the Twins 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brock Stewart.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So digging in, Ryan Mountcastle. He's 0 for 1. Just missed.
1-0.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
1-1.
And that's
2
too
balls,
high.
1 strike.
Next pitch is downstairs. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Jackson Holliday will hit next. Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Orioles, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
In the dirt. Mountcastle gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one to first. And it gets by him.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
First and second. No outs. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Ball 1, no strike.
First and second, no outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Ripped into right field, base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
O'Neill stands in now, looks at that one inside.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Ground ball right side, could be two. Over to Correa for one, and a run scores on the double play. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman, 0 for 2 in this one. That's down and in.
Counts 1-0.
Two outs. Foul ball there. And that one gets past the catcher. And that's going to cost them. He scores on the pass ball. Right through there for a strike. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Two down, nobody on. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. They put 2 on the board, 3 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 6 and the Twins 1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Charlie Morton. He last pitched 2 days ago. And here's the first baseman, Jose Miranda.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
There's a strike, 95 of that one.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Next offering is fouled back. Pitch misses there. Now 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Mullins settles under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here's the left fielder, Trevor Larnach. Line drive, caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Jeffers stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Down go the Twins in order. They trail it 6-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Cole Sands.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Cedric Mullins. And that's outside. Sands, 27 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. Right side, Fitzgerald. Tosses to first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th. Now the number 2 hitter, Jordan Westburg. And first offering is fouled off. Out towards left center. Buxton snags it. Out. Number 2. 2 outs. Base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. That's in for a strike. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Justin Topa appears to be getting loose. Two outs. That misses, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That's outside, and it's 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
In the dirt, blocked. Henderson off of first with 2 away. Sands checks the runner. Henderson back in on a dive. Swing and a chopper out to short. They get the force, and that's the 3rd out. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Orioles 6 and the Twins 1. Back now at Oriole Park. So here's Bader now. Morton back to work. There's a strike. Morton, a former All-Star. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a changeup, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle. Base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Mullins makes the grab, 1 away. So a man aboard, and now the right fielder, Matt Wallner.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1's the count.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Around second is Bader. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
One out, runner at second. And next for Minnesota, Carlos Correa. That one fouled off. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Line to left. Makes the grab for the second out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Lewis in the box now. No balls and a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top of the 8th. Ripped, but it curls foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. And now 1-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Now a 6-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Justin Topa.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
And now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
First baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
Clips the corner, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
That one missing inside. And a swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Lifted in the air, right field. Wallner in position, 1 away. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double, 3rd hit for him today.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
And now, Colton Cowser. Holliday leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Tap foul at the plate. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. Move to second. Holiday back on a dive. One out and a runner at second. Next offering is downstairs. Two down. Good job to fight that one off. Sets him down on strikes. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. And into the box for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill. And the slider just misses. Runner at second, 2 down. Fought off foul. Man on second, 2 down. Inside. 2 balls and a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one missed. Adley Rutschman waiting on deck for the Orioles. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
First and second, 2 outs. And next for the Orioles, Adley Rutschman. They say a win.
0-1's the count.
And time called prior to the 0-1. Next offering way off the plate. Inside, just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Two on, 2 outs. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 7-2.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Buxton ranges back. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? He circles the bases, his 12th of the season. It's 10-2. And all he needed was a late single to keep his hitting streak alive, but that'll do.
Yeah, nerves of steel. He knew the streak was on the line, but he didn't let it stop him from blasting one out of here. Keep it going, my guy. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Justin Topa departs, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Griffin Jacks into the game.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Nobody on. Jordan Westberg, the next to hit for the Orioles. And there's a strike. He swings and fouls one off. That missed by a lot. And that is ball one. That's to third. Lewis. The throw to first. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. Last chance coming up for the Twins. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Felix Bautista. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now, Byron Buxton, 0 for 3 in this one. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. That's in there.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swing and a miss. Strike three. That one came in at 99.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Miranda, batting with one down, takes a strike. Swung on, belted. That one back there. That's long gone. He hammers one out to center. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 10-3.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And the batter now, Trevor Larnach. One down, base is empty. Ball one there. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
This one high in the air to left center. 2 away down. So it's their last chance in this one. And now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles take this one in a blowout.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
Final score here today, 10-3. As the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.